Hey everyone, I am here to teach you about the awesome way that Isagenix gives us rebates. The reason why they do this is because they really believe that money should not be the reason that people are not able to live a healthy lifestyle. And so I'm going to share with you how this works. So I'm going to use both of these boards here just so you can kind of see some of the numbers, and then I'm going to share a little bit of a story of just how I got started and how I also teach other people to get started, and how to get the rebates that Isagenix offers, which are pretty incredible because we all like discounts, we all like sales. I know I'm like, you tell me about a sale and I'm there, especially when it comes to shoes. So for me, I really wanted the discount and I wanted the rebates. And so we're hoping that you do too. So thanks for taking a look. Okay, so when I first got started with Isagenix, I was tired and overwhelmed and foggy-headed and had some sticky pounds that wouldn't go away, and so I knew I needed to do something different. So I said yes to Isagenix, even though I was hesitant, even though I knew that it was network marketing, which for me at first I was like, like I don't want anything to do with that, like just give me the products. I'm just like not gonna tell anybody about it. And so I decided to put the products in my body, say yes, even though it was like, okay, like I'm skeptical. Is this like a poopy cleanse? I don't want to sell to my friends. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I didn't have to, and that's okay. I could just be a happy product user and a happy customer. And so I put the products in my body, and day 5, like I'll be honest, at first the cleansing part sucked. Like my body was detoxing off of the caffeine that I was addicted to and off the sugar that I was addicted to. It wasn't like a poopy cleanse, so I didn't have to be by the bathroom a lot. But the first couple days are hard, I'll admit, and we're changing habits and how I'm eating and all that fun stuff. And so, day 5, back to day 5, it was like, whoa, I woke up and felt incredible and had so much energy and so much mental clarity and felt great and felt alive and felt light and felt free. And so my countenance changed, and within the first couple weeks people noticed. And you notice when things start to change in someone. You notice when there's an extra kick in their step, and when there's an extra, when they have more energy, or when their eyes are more awake and alive, and when they are having better conversations and they're more present, or maybe their kids don't scatter in the room when they come in, or maybe their husband is like, wow, you're actually nice to me again. People notice. So when someone first gets started, we definitely recommend the President's Pack, which is $5.59. I might get a new marker if that's okay. And this number, that's a lot. Like, that's kind of a scary number to some people. And what this equates to is about $16 per day. New marker. Look at that. I'm prepared. And so we've got our $16 per day, which, to be honest, when I was looking at this larger number versus when I broke it out, like at first that large number is like, whoa, okay. But then all of a sudden I started to do the math, and it was like, well, okay, like I was spending that at the coffee shops, and I was going out to eat most of the time, most of the days, drinking a lot more than I probably should have, having more wine, getting energy shots or energy drinks or whatever it might be. So I started to add up all of these extras, and it actually ended up being more than that. So I was like, okay, we can do this. So it turned into just like reallocating or just redirecting money I was spending on crap, and just reinvesting it, into something that's going to be good for me, into an online grocery store. So I did that. So like I said, day 5, I became happy and became excited and had lots of energy, and people noticed. And so I told my girlfriend, about it, Jen, and then told another friend about it, Gloria. And my husband noticed too, and so he wanted to try their products, and my mom noticed, so she wanted to try their products. So all of a sudden it was like, okay, like I don't want to do this network marketing thing because of just my perception of what it was. How many of us have had a perception of something as an outsider versus, okay, what the truth of what that thing really is? I know I have. And so, okay, so I helped my two friends get started. They wanted to get started as well. We kind of worked through their budget, through their numbers, helped them get started. I shared my story just about how day 5, it was amazing, and they saw the change in me, so they were stoked to get started. So when these guys got started in the same week, which, because of Jen, Isagenix gave me $80, which I was like, woo, that's a really awesome discount. And then when Gloria got started, they gave me another $80 cash. Like, they don't give it to you in product, they don't give it to you in cars, like, you guys, they give us cash. That's really cool. But because I started then, like I said, in the same week, Isagenix doubled that. So now, instead of $80 for Gloria and $80 for Jen, Isagenix gave me $160 per person because I started them in the same week. You guys, that was amazing. So I got $320 discount or in a rebate from Isagenix, but it didn't stop there. So when we do this math, this ends up being $239, which now is about $7.90 per day. Okay, so now because I did this in the same week, Isagenix is like, yeah, Rockstar, thank you so much for sharing it with your friends or your family. We see you doing that. You are sharing the health. And they gave me an extra $50. Sweet, like I went and bought some new pair of skinny jeans because I needed some. So the extra $50, so now I'm at $189, which is about $630 per day for all of the products that we are getting in the President's Pack. Now, $6.30 a day, like, that was my trip to the coffee shop every day. So I was like, okay, this is basically free. So now, because I love Jen, because I love Gloria, my girlfriends, because like I said, my husband wanted to get started, my mom saw she wanted the shake, she needed something easy because she doesn't really like to cook. And so so we'll stick with Jen and Gloria for now. But because Jen, I wanted to teach her how to get her products paid for. Like, she liked discounts, her and I would go shopping together. So I taught her to do the same thing with a couple of her friends. So she got now all of a sudden this same discount that I was getting, the same rebate, but Isagenix also notices, it's like, hey, nice job, coach. Way to go. Way to teach someone else how to do the same thing. And they gave me another $100. Okay, so now I have another $100. So now it's $89 was what I was paying for my President's Pack, for all of my 80 meals, for all of my snacks for the week, for my awesome vitamins, for my amazing stuff that helps with stress and the cleansing and everything, right? All of this goodness in this amazing box that comes to your door and it's like Christmas. So now I'm paying $89. Okay, that's pretty awesome. So I taught Gloria the same thing. She was like, well, I like sales and I like rebates. So we helped her grab 2 of her friends and family members. And Isagenix again says, hey coach, nice job again. So because I helped Gloria with her 2 people, Isagenix gave me another $100. So now you guys, when we minus 100 from 89, now I am in the positive. Now, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But it doesn't stop there, watch. Okay, so now because I've done this, and when I did it in my first 30 days of enrollment, so if I started on, I don't remember, it was in August, like August 4th, sure, that sounds good. So when I did this, right, when I had 2 friends who shared with 2 friends, I shared, they shared. When I did it my first 30 days by September 4th, that was just my goal or my deadline. 30 days to do this, you share, they share. Isagenix was like, hey, awesome, amazing, cool, rock star, thank you for sharing even more. And they gave me another $250. So $250. So now you guys, what this equals to is I am in the green, not in the red, but again, we realized, okay, I'm spending this on crap during the week. So now we get all these awesome rebates, all these awesome steps just for me sharing and them sharing. And now I am $261 in the green. And you want to know what I did? I bought a couple new pairs of pants because I was really feeling good. I helped pay my cell phone bill, and then I helped pay for my products because I liked eating free, and I liked sales, and I like rebates, and I like discounts, and I was just naturally sharing it and telling people about it. I did a couple Facebook posts like, hey, fit into my skinny jeans, or people noticed, it was like, oh my gosh, like I have so much energy today. And they're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I need it. Because you guys, people need what we have. And the most amazing part about this is that what started with a shake has the potential to be a full-time income. It has the potential to be a 6-figure income. It has the potential to be a multi-million-dollar business and income just by starting with a shake. So when you say yes, and maybe you don't want to do the business, and that's okay. Maybe you do, which is awesome too. But we really are just sharing something that we love, and sharing something that has changed our life, and sharing something that could really help save someone else's life. For me, what I hear stories is that moms are better moms with their kids because they're less stressed and they are feeling better about themselves and they have more energy. My husband, he's a firefighter, and he's a better firefighter because he has the energy, and when they're up all night running calls and serving our community, he is still able to have the energy during the day to continue to take care of our community and to come home and to be present with me and my son. And my mom loves it. She loves the shake. She doesn't really like to cook, and so she brings her shake to work every day, and her girlfriends ask her about it. She's got some friends that like the shakes too, and so the great part is that we naturally just tell people about what we love. I send lots of girlfriends to go to my hairdresser, or when they see a new shirt, they're like, okay, where'd you get that? And I'm like, it was this great sale, you have to go. So we naturally share what it is that we love. The difference with something like Isagenix is that you get the discounts and you get the rebates back, because again, they believe that health should not be limited by finances. So I encourage you to do what you can, make it work, to get the President's Pack, because you're probably spending that money in other places, in other areas of your life. If you're really serious about it, if you want it, I've had people sell stuff on Craigslist or in a Facebook sales group, from their house. They went through junk in their garage, or pulled some books off of their shelves, or took out some decorations, or whatever it might be, because they really wanted it and because they really wanted change. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over. And I can't tell you how many times that when people have come up to me and they're like, okay, I'm ready, and maybe they don't get started for whatever reason, and that's okay. Their journey, it's not necessarily their time yet. I still love and support them and encourage them regardless. But they come back to me a year later and nothing has changed, or they're worse, and they're finally ready, and they say, the only regret that I ever had was waiting so long to say yes to Isagenix. So I hope that this helps. I hope that you start to understand what it means to even just get a discount and get your products paid for, because you never know whose life this could really change. So thanks, guys.